Hi Aquarius, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you have been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. What I normally do is let flip, fly, or fall anywhere from 5 to 7 tarot cards. Take a look at that. Are we looking at life, love, career, or health? And then clarify with various oracle decks. So let's see what is going on with you guys. I just had a sneeze attack. I have not been crying, nor have I been snorting coke. So if you hear me sniffling, it's because I just spent like 15 minutes sneezing my head off. So that's what is going on. But I want to know what's going on with Aquarius for the second half of July at the moment. So let's see what we got. So we've got the 5 of Cups in reverse. We also have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like the word let loose, I feel like you let loose on somebody. Did you let loose in a good way or a bad way? 7 of Cups. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna say at the moment, it feels like you let loose on somebody because of a decision that they made that you were not in favor of. That is the feeling that I'm getting so far. But I'm gonna continue with the cards and see what else comes out. So what else comes out? I want that one. Do I want these? No. Okay, so that's a 2 of Cups. So, okay, so this, so far, okay, at the moment, it feels like one of your, well, I'm going to say girlfriends, one of your buddies, one of your girlfriends, somebody got into a relationship, and it feels like somebody that you do not approve of, or they hooked up with somebody, or they got involved in a partnership or something with somebody, and you're like, oh my God. I mean, it's just this feeling of disgust. It's like, oh my God, I cannot believe that you know, fuck that dude. I can't believe that you went out with that guy or girl, or I can't believe that you bought into what that person is telling you is the feeling. It's just like, you're like, ugh, disgusted with their decision and very disapproving is the feeling that I am getting here. So you're being very judgmental. I'm just going to say that. You are being very judgmental about this decision that your friend made. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe this, okay, so maybe this friend gave this person some money, and that was the decision. You're like, you know, whoever it was, I mean, this doesn't even have to be a boyfriend-girlfriend thing. It could be a family member gave one of their kids some money to bail them out, and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing that. I can't believe you bought into what they told you. I can't believe blah, 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 blah. The Judgment card came out, and it's in reverse. So that makes me feel like, yeah, like I said, you are super judgy right now and disapproving of why somebody did something, because like you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have bought into that. So let's take a chill pill here and see if we can figure out. I want one more for some reason. I feel like I want one more. That one's it. Good God, I don't want all of those. The Lover's card. Okay, the Lover's card in reverse. So that is kind of relationship oriented. Oh, maybe a friend of yours had an affair on her husband, and you're like, I can't believe you did that. It's going to mess up your marriage. Whatever it is, somebody told you a secret and you went ballistic about it. Instead of being understanding or being accepting or whatever the case is, you got really super judgmental. So let's see if we can figure out why this is affecting you so negatively, because this is about you. I mean, your friend's life is your friend's life. But this is about you and why you are so stinking judgmental and disapproving of this decision that your friend made, or a family member, or whatever, whoever it is. So tell me why Aquarius is so judgmental and disapproving of this. Oh, guilt. Guilt? Perhaps you have done the same thing before and it brought up some feelings of things that you have done. Enlightenment. I feel like I want to go, it shines some light on you and something that you don't like about yourself. So your reaction to this is something about yourself that you don't like. You know, if you're feeling guilty, it's like it made you feel guilty about something that you did, a choice that you made in the past that you didn't like. You have not released that. You have not let that go. You are still holding that against yourself at this point in time. What else is going on? Why are you being so super judgy? And this is all about you. It's not about your friend. Workaholic. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how workaholic plays into that. It's the throat chakra. It's the blue card. It's throat chakra. So let me look at this. Let me see if there's anything in here. It's someone doing some paintings. It also looks like eggplants doing paintings. I don't know. I'm going to hold this up and let you look at it and see what you see in there. Perhaps there is something that strikes a chord with you, because at this point in time, I cannot figure out how workaholic matches the storyline. So maybe you're mad at them for being a workaholic. Maybe you're mad at yourself. Maybe you're mad at yourself for being a workaholic and not having the opportunity to do something like that. I don't know. I take that how that resonates. Fakeade. Okay. Oh, okay. So you're mad at that other person because they're being fake too. So you feel like they've got a mask on. They're not being honest, which means that somewhere along the line you're fake too, I guess, because if you don't already get this or understand this, when somebody does something and you have a super, super negative reaction, it is something within yourself that you don't like that they've done that reminds you of you, or a time that you did something. And I can remember going, when I used to do the oneness blessing all the time, he would say, every time you're pointing the finger at somebody else, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. So you need to think about why this situation with your friend made you so uncomfortable. Why did it bring these negative emotions out of you? What exactly? There's something that's come up that's need to be cleared. So you need to figure out what that is. There's some healing that needs to be done here. And what else? Tell me what else is going on here. You feel like she's being fake, you know, he, she, whoever, they're being fake, pretending like they're okay with something. I don't know. You take that for however that resonates. No, I don't want any of those. And abundance. There's a lot of solar plexus stuff coming up here. There's 3 yellow cards at this point in time, and those are solar plexus. So your solar plexus might be out of balance, out of whack. So you might read up on the solar plexus and see if you can figure out what's going on That might be something that needs to be cleared. It might need something, you might need a chakra balancing. I highly recommend them. I got one last week, and I've had several people comment about my videos since then in a positive way. So abundance, how is that? Oh, you feel like they're messing with their abundance. That what they're doing is going to block their abundance. So you're worried. People learn lessons in certain ways. You can't stop other people from learning lessons. So if you're mad at this person because you're like, you're gonna fuck something up, blah 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 blah, you're gonna lose your husband, or you're gonna lose this, or you're gonna spend all your money on your son's jail and then not have any for retirement. Insert however that abundance is going out the window. It feels like you're seeing it going out the window. What business is of yours in the first place? Unless if they come to you and ask you for money, tell them no, or maybe you've done the same thing before and you're like I said, I feel like there's some unforgiveness there that needs to happen towards yourself. I'm going to see what emotions that you are currently dealing with. What emotions are you dealing with that has tripped your trigger? What has triggered you really bad about this situation? Here's 2 cards. Let's see what they've said. You're disappointed. Well, you know what? People disappoint you all the time. It's like, I feel like you're going, I thought you were better than that. I just thought you were better than that. And get over it. People make mistakes. People do things for whatever reasons they do it. It's their lesson to learn. It's none of your business. Stressed. Okay, so it also makes me feel like perhaps this person that did this is stressed, and they're coming to you dumping their problems on you, and that's making you mad too, because you're like, you know what, you made your bed, now you lay on it. I don't want to hear about how you've messed everything up by doing whatever you did. So if that is what's going on, just hold your boundaries and make sure that you don't let their negative stuff infect you. If that's what's going on, keep your distance. If what they did has severely affected them negatively, and now they're coming to you and crying on your shoulder, oh my God, and you're like, and it's stressing you out, because this is what it's starting to feel like, is maybe that's part of it, is like they have done their shit, and now it's kind of coming back at you, or it's blowing back at you because worried. Something about it makes you feel worried. It worries you that it's going to affect your relationship between the two of you, because it feels like it's kind of like, it just feel like I'm like seeing like smoke blowing back at you. What they did is affecting you negatively in some way, shape, or form, whether it is you judging them or whether it's them coming to you and crying on your shoulder and taking up your time, and then you feel like shit after they leave, or whatever whatever it is. Their stuff is starting to affect you negatively in 2 ways. Either it's bringing up stuff within yourself that needs to be cleaned, cleared, and healed, or, well, it's all has to do with that, or you need to like hold your boundaries and say, they need to come over and they need to talk. Maybe you're going to have to say, you know what, I can't today, I'm busy, because it's starting to affect you negatively. So somebody else's crap is affecting you negatively, and you need to figure out why, how it's doing it, and make it go away. Okay, that makes sense. I understand that. There's one more. Loving in the reverse. You're not feeling very loving at the moment. So whatever this person did is affecting you negatively. So I don't know how exactly that's playing in, but let me think here. I'm looking at my stack of cards. I want to do my goddess cards for some reason. Is that what I want to do? I'm just going to say, what does the universe have to say about moving forward from this situation? What is the universe's advice about stepping out of this negative energy? What is the universe's advice of how to step out of this negative energy that this other person has caused for you? True love. The romantic strings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. I feel like the key word there is have love for that person and have love for yourself and have love for the situation. People make mistakes. That's how people learn, is they make mistakes. And if somebody else's mistakes are affecting you negatively, look at the situation and just recognize maybe how you need to do some healing so it doesn't affect you. Because that's the most important thing, is you can't control other people's lessons. You can only control yourself. So oddly enough, somebody else's bullshit is turning into a lesson for yourself. And I think, you know, you didn't recognize that at first. Maybe you're recognizing it now as we are doing this video. But what else does the universe want you to understand or know or learn about this situation? How you need to overcome it or whatever. I want that one. Past life. Okay, the situation involves your past life memories. So maybe you and this person, there's some past life stuff going up. And maybe that's why you reacted so negatively, is because in a previous life when they did that, maybe you got killed or something. I mean, maybe it like literally affected you way more negatively. And the reaction that you are having is perhaps a past life reaction and not necessarily a current life reaction, because it feels like you like really, it feels like it, however you reacted was a little over the top. And I feel like maybe you were even a little surprised of like, God, man, why am I so mad at her? Why am I feeling like this? And it's like, it even has you a little bit baffled. And if it's a past life stuff, then you need to know that that's something that's kind of in your DNA that's being pulled out to heal. So that could be exactly where that's coming in from. I'll take that one. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So I feel like I want to say this could be an old cycle. This could be an old cycle between you and this person. She does something and you react. She does something and you react. You take it personally, blah, 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 whatever the case is. So maybe this is the last time. I feel like you have learned your lesson. I feel like you are going to learn your lesson from this, and you're not going to let this happen anymore. Again, whether it's a family member or a girlfriend or just a friend or somebody that did something and you're just like, you know what? I do not want to be infected by your bullshit anymore, is the feeling that it's like, talk to the hand. Remember that? Talk to the hand. I'm not listening no more. So this is talk to the hand. I'm not listening no more. Do I want any more of these? Do I want any? Apparently so. There's one more. Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So what that means to me is, if you have recognized Now, this is something that I did. I had a friend that we kind of were starting to go our separate ways or not vibing on the same level. And so I literally told my guidance angels or whoever, my guidance team, I was like, keep her away from me. I didn't have the guts to have the talk to her, have a talk with her, but I just asked my guides. I just kept saying, keep her away from me, keep her away from me, keep her away from me. And when I started saying, keep her away from me, I haven't talked to her since. It's been, God, 3 months maybe? I don't even remember when the last time I saw her was. So we didn't get in a fight. I didn't have to have a talk with her. I didn't have to say, listen, we're just not on the same page anymore. I just said, take care of it to my guides, and they did. So if you need to do that, if you don't have the courage to have a talk with this person about, you know what, I can't deal with your bullshit anymore, then ask your angels if they will just keep them away from you until, one, you get braver and you have the ability to have this conversation that needs to happen, or maybe they change their vibrations and learn their lessons, and then maybe you guys are vibing on the same level. I'm just going to say, ask your guidance team to help with this situation, however it is, whether it's you figuring out what lessons you need to learn from being triggered or whatever the case is. So I think we're at 21 minutes. I'm going to stop here. That's probably enough. I will see you guys 1st of August. Bye.